This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, Demco, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, Relief Windows, Visit Baton Rouge, an authentic Louisiana experience, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome to a sad, sad week in Louisiana outdoors. First off, let me talk about Governor Kathleen Blanco. Everybody that fools in outdoors from the wildlife and fishing, everybody knows she was an avid hunter. She hunted turkey, she hunted ducks, she was with the coach a lot of times on fishing trips. Whether you believe in, or whether you agreed with her or not, let me tell you what, totally classy lady, smart as a whip, one of the best politicians that ever lived. So let me offer our condolences to the state and everybody around her. Then again, another politician, lobbyist, Hall of Famer, Ted Jones, tremendous outdoorsman, loved to fish. I don't know how much hunting he did, but he fished from Lotto to Florida, wherever he go, he was a tremendous fisherman. In fact, the little hat he wore made him look like he ought to be an artist or one of these fishermen that you see on American Sportsman. But he was a tremendous, smart guy, friend to all, a legend. You won't hear any bad words, we lost him. And again, this is a long opening, something very sad. To all the fishing shows, to all the people that ever been anywhere near Tocqueville Bourgeois. Very sad. By now you're watching this, it's been all over the news. Tocqueville's missed. Now I can't tell you how we got started with him. First time I met him was with Don Dubuque. My phone exploded. All the people knowing how close that we were, and all of us. You know, all the people that do show were very close to Tocqueville. He definitely a legend. So we're gonna make a trip with Captain Matt McCabe out of Island Marina, Miss Jackie Wilfog and her son. That trip was donated by Matt and Miss Angie for the Child's Advocacy last year. What was real talking about these trips, all these captains donate their trips and times for either Wish to Fish or some organization. Tocqueville would donate 3 or 4 a year. So, and we got that. We got some news item, a couple of short tournament report and fishing report. Y'all bear with me. We done took a lot of video in the last 3 weeks. Don't know how I'm gonna get it in, but we will. Sad note, wearing black today. That's Tocqueville's hat. May his soul rest in peace.
Stay tuned for Paradise, Louisiana.
For the thirsty, for those who hang out in packs, for heroes, for sidekicks, for those who see the glass half empty, for those who see it half full, for those on the right, for those on the left, for those with nicknames, for those with curves, for people that cycle, for people that recycle, for BFFs, for frenemies, for those with style, for lovers, for families, for big families, for everyone.
I'm Brett Favre. As a quarterback in the NFL, if I didn't stay focused, I ended up on my back or worse. Even the smallest distraction could make a good play or offensive drive come to an end. When you're in a car, the smallest distraction could end much more than a drive. It could end someone's life. Just like I refuse to lose on the field, I refuse to lose someone I love to distracted driving. And you should too. Focus on the road. Don't drive distracted. A message from Farm Bureau Insurance.
When my wife and I started Relief Windows, what our goal was to give a quality job to a homeowner. Everybody's scared of contractors. We wanted to change the mold of what that is. The reason why you should pick Relief Windows to do your renovation of your home, windows, doors, hardy plank, or siding, is because of the experience, quality service of our company. We're going to show up on time. We're going to do the job right. The job's not done until you're happy and we're happy. We believe you deserve a quality job.
Good morning, I'm Captain Matt McCabe with Pro Edge Fishing Charters. We're over here at Lake Catherine Island Marina. We'll be leaving out this morning with Jackie, her son Trevor, and also we got Miss Angie here from Island Marina. She took care of us with our bait, and we're gonna go have a great day. We're going a lot of redfish, a few trout moving in, so stay tuned. We're gonna beat that black cloud today. The trick to this is you got to be able to throw that cork close enough up to the bank. Those fish, the redfish are swimming down this shore. We got a rising tide, so as the water's coming up, the food they're eating, which is primarily little crabs, they're going to be getting closer to the bank. So these fish are swimming along looking for crabs, but they're using these pods of mullets. The mullets are swimming around and scurrying around. Well, the redfish kind of follow them because those mullet will make those little crabs move. The redfish will just come in and eat them. They're not necessarily here eating those. Really? So swing him up in here.
Getting closer. Keep him in the water. Hey, there we go. See how pretty he is. Come on, I want to see the fish. Uh-oh, I think we got to keep him. It might be $1 fish.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, there's $1.
There's $1. Woo. You see that rod? Grab that rod right there. Yeah, I'm over here fishing the southwest corner of Lake Bourne. It's got a good firm bottom, got a lot of canes on the shoreline. And there's a lot of mullet here, and I find that these redfish are not feeding on the mullets, but they're using them. They're letting the mullet scurry around and make the little crabs and stuff move and get them from hiding. And so they'll tail behind them and follow them, and you can kind of find those mullet and usually find a lot of these fish. So they're kind of using the mullet to scatter their bait for them, but they're not necessarily out here eating finfish. They're eating most of the crustaceans right now, and that's kind of their main forage out here. So every now and again when we clean one, we'll find them, you know, where they'll have a big pogie or a small finger mullet in them, but it's mostly crabs. So that's why we're trying to attract them with the popping corks. We got what, 6 or 7 in the boat, 4 in the box. So we're gonna work this shoreline here. This is usually a pretty good one. It's got 2 nice points on it. So we're gonna see, there's some mullet here. So hopefully we can get a few more to go start biting right now.
We'll get fun. Get him up. Pull on there. I thought he was bigger than that.
I thought he was too.
Miss Jackie, tell me about your involvement with the Children's Advocacy Center.
Yeah, so the first year I went as a guest to their Celebrity Waiter event, which was a fundraiser. And of course, anything to help children is something that captures my heart and I wanted to do. And I had such a great time at the event. There was dancing, great music, and then of course this silent auction, or this live auction, where I was able to bid on this wonderful fishing trip. Fishing's been in my blood. My dad was a professional fisherman with Bassmasters for a while, and I thought, gosh, what a great thing to do to bring my son out and support a great cause. So I was one of the lucky winners to be able to get that, and I tell you, today being out on the lake beats a day in the office any day of the week. So it's having a good time.
So far, is everything you expected?
Yes, we've got several great fish, but anytime you put me on the water, it's wonderful. So it's a great time and having a good time with my son. Yeah. And Gary Rasponi's taking great care of us.
What about Captain Matt? Is he amazing?
Captain Matt, awesome. Great with kids. If you ever want to come out, bring your kids out. He's been absolutely wonderful with teaching, not just doing it for him, but explaining like how to cast, how to do everything. And so I think we're all having a really good time.
How was the food last night at Lost Cajun?
Lost Cajun was amazing. I highly recommend it. I can't say enough about it, especially if you like a little bit of spicy Cajun food. They had everything from jambalaya to gumbo, and gave us, rolled out the red carpet for us and let us sample a lot of things. But I think our favorite part, at least my son's favorite part, was the beignets at the end.
Trevor, you were just here Monday in Shell Beach. That's not far from there.
Yep.
How you compare Shell Beach with over here in Lake Bourne?
I think they're the same. They're really good. They have a lot of fish, and it's really fun.
Yeah, you caught some big ones the other day too, huh?
Yep.
We need that big one. You caught the dollarfish, the first one, so. Yeah. Let's go to work. What's your favorite sport in school?
Football.
Yeah, what you play?
Wide receiver and running back.
Go ahead. Let me ask you this now. What's your favorite outdoor sport?
Fishing.
Yeah. Freshwater, saltwater, all of it.
Freshwater.
Now tell me what you think about your captain.
He's very helpful. He knows where the fish are, and he's really good at catching them. Mr. Garrett, I got warm. I had to take a dip.
Yeah, you did a good one. You cool down. Cool down. Oh.
In the boat, we got him.
That's what you gotta do, take another dip.
Pretty Biloxi marsh redfish. As you can see, Mr. Trevor don't have no clothes on.
He was chumming.
He was chumming it. He fell out the boat. So we got him drying off. But he just caught him a pretty one. Uh-oh!
A good one. Come on, fish, get up here.
Keep reeling, buddy. Keep reeling.
There you go.
Keep reeling. Just keep him out of that trolling motor. Keep reeling. Oh, we got a bunch of spots on it too. It's pretty.
That might be the biggest.
There we go.
That's the biggest of the day, too.
There's
you
a
got the
good
first one? Woo.
There's no better way to cool down this summer than with a delicious thirst-quenching Polar Pop Cup from Circle K. The Polar Pop Cup is the coolest way to beat the heat. Fill your Polar Pop Cup up with the flavors you crave and crushed or cubed ice. Nothing stays cold longer, so you can stay refreshed all day long. Stop in Circle K today for an ice-cold Polar Pop Cup. Polar Pop Cup, only at Circle K. Take it easy.
My neighbor Tony, he looked at me and said, "Man, you're crazy. You're about to leave out in this weather." And I said, "Sir, I have a tag fish to go catch."
I won this beautiful boat catching a tag redfish in Venice, Louisiana.
There's 100 redfish waiting. It all starts Memorial Day weekend. Sign up today.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny? My name is Keidrick Risha, and I go to school at Ryan Elementary.
My name is LaDondrick Clark. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I'm out here volunteering, helping out with the kids.
They're good time.
Yeah, good time.
Jackie Williams, I fish with Good Time Basketball.
How many years you been helping?
Up here, the last 5 years.
Good job. Doing a good job. Where the fish biting?
Right now?
Where the fish biting?
Bayou Black. They still at Bayou Black. Fish the points.
I'm Angel Courtney, and I go to school at Amen High. I'm Anointed Black. I go to school at Woodline.
I'm Jaden Black, and I go to Woodline High.
I'm Kayla Black, and I go to Woodline High.
My name is Ralph Dickinson. I've been with Good Time Bass Club in approximately 30 years. We've been doing this particular event for the past 5 years, and we enjoy working with the kids.
My name is James Ferguson. I've been in the club approximately 35, 40 years, and we've been doing this event for the kids for the last 5 years, and I love every minute. It gives something back to the neighborhood, that kids will come out and be better kids than I did run them down the street.
Now, big question. Spillway falling, rivers falling. A lot of y'all fishing Bayou Black. Tell me where your next place you're gonna go fishing.
My next place, I hope, would be out of Bayou Black. The fish is biting, the water is falling. We had a tournament down there 3 weeks ago. I came in, well, I didn't come in any place. I won big bass, but we did catch a lot of fish that day.
I hope the next fish tuna we have will be at Bayou Salt. The water's falling, and I love to go through the cup.
Look at all them crickets.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
I'm not scared to get any. I'm not scared. No.
How you doing, man? Jay Green, Good Times Bass Club. I'm over here barbecuing up some hamburgers and some hot dogs. We've been going on for about 5 years, been very successful, a lot more successful this year. I've been cooking about 8 years. First time I cooked, I set everything on fire. But that's my buddy Sean right there, he helping me out.
My boy Sean, we do this every year. You know, we do it every year. I love the kids, and this is how we do it every year.
Thanks.
My name is Keyshawn Frederick, and I'm from.
Where you go to school?
I'm about to start going to school in Texas.
Got a lot of fresh fish being caught over here, Mr.
I see them big ones. I see them big ones a while ago. Almost big as my thumb.
Come on, get you another cricket.
Go ahead.
Get her up, baby.
That's pulling. Bring it. That's the way. Oh. Oh, look at this. Oh, boy.
That's a big one?
Yeah, boy, that's a good eating one, too.
Coming up, baby.
Come on, Dad.
Oh, he slipped.
Pull it up. You didn't have a net. That's all right.
That was the biggest catfish.
Yeah, the big catfish.
Carl Raymond, Good Times Bass Club.
The one and only Mr. Wendell Williams, Good Times Bass Club. Yes, sir. We're here at our 5th annual Fishing for Backpacks. Come to give back to the kids. You know, it's a blessing for us to be able to give back. I have my lieutenant, treasurer, Mr. Carl Raymond. He's here with us. We couldn't do this without him supplying all of the financial reports and everything where we needed to get these kids everything they need for this Fish for Backpacks. Let me get back to work. I gotta give 350 book bags to those kids. Stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana.
The best part about being a member of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative is that it's your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Fish like a fanatic with the latest generation of Revo. Built on corrosion resistance and comfort. World-class adventure awaits with Revo. Abu Garcia, for life.
My My neighbor Tony, he looked at me and said, "Man, you're crazy. You're about to leave out in this weather." And I said, "Sir, I have a tag fish to go catch."
I won this beautiful boat catching a tag redfish in Venice, Louisiana.
There's 100 redfish waiting. It all starts Memorial Day weekend. Sign up today.
We're going to jump in right now, which is Berkeley Abu Garcia fishing report and tournament. I'm going to try to keep them short so we can start showing y'all more pictures and more videos of the fish we've been catching in some of the segments we've been running in the last 3 weeks. Now, they had Ascension had their bass tournament fundraiser. They got a web. They didn't send me that. So I shouldn't be saying this, but 16 pounds, over 16 pounds won it, and most of the fishermen went to spillway. So if y'all want me to announce it, if y'all be sure and send me the results. I don't have time to go to Facebook and Twitter and all that other stuff. So please, if you want me to advertise and do it. We had another tournament, the Cookie Jar. First is Storm Randall at 15 pounds. Him and Stuart Woodman, 15 pounds. That's a good stringer. That's the 3 pound average coming out of Falls River. They also had big fish at 4.40. Second place was Austin Bass. I want to remind everybody too, while we're in it, Ride the Bulls this coming weekend. Also, like our event calendar, the Duck Festival. And the Duck Calling Contest will be this Sunday in Gaydon. The field trials will be Saturday morning. I will be there, and I hope Chris and them, all of them over there, send us the report. It'll be only the second year I missed Ride the Bull. What an event. Even if you're not fishing, you need to be there. 700 kayaks is just unbelievable. Another rodeo that's been going on, and another successful rodeo was Southwest Junior Bassmasters fishing out of dry runs, both sides. The word is that most of the fish came from the spillway side also. First place was Jordan Sylvester with 13.25. Second, Connor Russian. Third was Bo Landry. Big bass was Jordan at 4.15. 11 to 14 years old, Caleb Sellers with 9.93. Jackson Rogers with 9.91, Caleb Robin with 8.79. That's 10 100ths of a point that'll separate those kids. Big bass with Evan Burris with a 4.74. Looked like that was the biggest bass of the day. 7-10 years, Noah Roblin was the first, Jack Vonador was second, and Anthony Tapia. Big bass was also, I think, was Anthony Tapia, 2.62. Now, the elder division, Jimmy Sylvester and Larry Russian and, excuse me, I can't read my own writing again, Denny and them will come in. Big bass was Denny, that's Perkins, I believe. So that's the tournament report. Now I'm gonna go straight into the fish report. It's not much because, like I said, all the freshwater bass fishing stuff's coming on. Still, they're catching sac-a-lait in Bar Black area. They said you put in at the landing at Bar Black and start fishing or going wherever you want to go. Lorto's still hot. You know, you see this. If we had time, I hope we get to see some of it. It's just unbelievable with spider rig and people regular fishing. Bass are biting at Lorto. Toledo Bend is another good spot. Spillway, like I told y'all last week, there's people fishing. You got to find that water, find clear, where the run outs, how they're moving. The water's going out. It's something to watch. You keep on keeping on and find out where those fish are. Also, let me find my other report here. I got a report, I got a picture. Sylvia Terrio and Kevin, they were fishing. I don't know where Bayou Go to Hell. It's around the Cocodrie area. Here's a 30-pound fish, 44 inches. I got, this is the tournaments. Fishing boat, in saltwater or shoreline, they're still catching fish at Grand Isle. The people right now, I think, gonna have a tremendous tournament for Ride the Bull because they're fishing, redfish are everywhere, and these are big bull reds. I think there's gonna be, it might even break a record, I think this. Now, redfish also are coming from Island Marina, all the areas around Island Marina, they're all starting to catch trout. Now, I'm telling you where they're fishing, too. Another one is my grandson and the Venable boys, they went to Hopedale, put in Hopedale land and fished the long rocks, they call it, or whatever. They didn't fish right on the rock. They fished outside. They fished nothing but plastic. They had 75 trout by 9 o'clock. Excuse me, 9:30. I lied for 30 minutes. They caught them on a gulp, shrimp, and a matrix shad lemon head. Another report I had from Calcasieu was Brett Wallens, Anthony Moore, and Mr. Betts. They were fishing a Gulf minnow for the specks. They had about 20 or 25 specks and had a limited redfish. The redfish were caught on shrimp. That's it. That's the report. There's nothing else I have that's more important than y'all seeing some of these people catching fish on Paradise, Louisiana. Keep the families of the 3 people I mentioned in your prayers. Tocqueville, you miss. You're gonna be missed.
This is your weekly trip to Paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, Demco, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, Relief Windows, Visit Baton Rouge, an authentic Louisiana experience, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.